Chase is gay, he is gay nearly every day. Chase,
Over and live.
Chase.
Wolf will walk. Wolf on a roll.
Let's go. Good evening and welcome to Clarion Area High School. Tonight it is the Gatesman's Auto Body Keystone Way Conference Volleyball Match Week here on the EYT Media Network. Kalinowski, Mike Kilroy, and Tyler. Oh, wow. It is Jay Steinman here with us tonight. Tyler's at home going, I'm nowhere there.
He's a poor man's dog.
He sure is. Well, look at this match tonight. Mr. Kilroy, big one here, the undefeated
Huge one.
Clarion Limestone Lady Lions. Clarion area Bobcats get set to do battle here tonight. Probably had not been a bigger match between the two of these teams.
Probably not for a long time, at least in recent memory. Clarion has kind of been the top dog for a long time, especially in the KSAC. 64 straight KSAC wins in a row. Clarion CL is obviously gunning to snap that streak tonight, and this is a very CL team, obviously. They're undefeated. They have a bevy of talent out there who can do so many different things. They can beat you in so many different ways. They can beat you just by grinding out wins with their pretty good defense, all-around defense. They serve well, and they have some dangerous people at the net. So they can apply pressure to every part of the court when you're playing them, and that's supremely dangerous.
And you look at Clarion area coming into, this is a team rich, steeped in history, a couple state championships, and a team too tonight that's going to be without the services of Hadley Campbell. But still a solid team put together. It's a Sherry Campbell team. You know they're here, they're ready to play. They're solid on the outside, they're solid up the middle. They serve well, and a team that's always going to be really, really hard to go up against.
Yeah, one good thing about Clarion this year is with Hadley Campbell out, they do have a varied team. They've been playing a lot of different pairs, so they've been able to absorb that loss a little bit better than maybe a lot of teams would have been able to absorb a loss like Hadley Campbell, who's leading in kills, the top attacker. Marley Klein filled in admirably. She had a big night last week with 14 kills in her absence, Hadley's absence. They have Taylor Alston, who can literally do everything on the floor. She's the one senior on the team. She had a senior night tonight, and senior singular because she's the only senior team. It was one of the quickest senior night ceremonies you're ever going to see, one senior. But she does everything well, and she's stepping up at the net as well. So they've been able to absorb that loss. Hadley Campbell will be back sooner than later. The shoulder injury is severe. It just requires rest, a little physical therapy, and obviously they don't want to rush her back. There's bigger fish to fry for this Clarion team on the road. They don't want to risk one of the best players in the end of summer when they're gunning for big things in end of October and November.
One thing coming up too, we do want to let viewers know, coming up in October, there will be the matches with the Clarion University's Tip and Gymnasium, those championship matches. We're going to bring as many as we can to you. I'll tell you, that's getting kind of nice for these teams too, getting to play a couple of weeks up at the college in front of what should be some pretty nice crowds too. So they kind of get center stage just like basketball does when we do that in March.
Yeah, it's a great thing that they're doing, kind of following that basketball blueprint. It's been highly successful for District 9, having all the D9 championship games there. That's been a great boon for the district, having the university available for those games. They're hoping for the same thing for volleyball. In the past, it's kind of been scattered all over the district. You've had championship games up north, at AC Valley, at Red Bank, at Keystone, different areas. Now you have them all centralized. So if you're a huge volleyball fan, you don't have to pick one game you want to go to. You can go to all of them and see them all in one day or 2 days. and enjoy some epic volleyball matches. I think it's a great idea. I'm glad they're doing it. It's going to help the sport so much in this time.
All right, we'll take our first time out. We're going to come back. We'll talk more about the teams on the court here tonight. And it is Clarion Limestone here at Clarion area. It is the Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC volleyball match of the week, and it's all here on exploreClarion at d9.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown!
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ClarionBank.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Here at Clarion Area High School tonight, it is the backyard brawl, volleyball style, as the Lions, the Lady Lions of Clarion Limestone, come in to take on the Lady Bobcat of Clarion Area, the undefeated Lady Lions at 9-0 in the season. Clarion at 5-2 as they get set to lock horns. One interesting thing, too, you talked about earlier, Mike, is that Clarion Area has not lost in 64 straight KSAC matches. And I know tonight, Clarion Limestone would like nothing more to break that record. And of course, for Clarion Area, they want to keep that rolling along.
Well, Red Bank took a set from them earlier this year. That was the first set in the KSAC that Clarion had lost since 2019. So you can tell how long the streak is going. Obviously, Clarion just has that mystique about them. And it's going to be interesting because sometimes a lot of teams are playing 2 opponents when they take on Clarion, taking on the players on the court, and then they're taking on that mystique, the tradition and the history of Clarion volleyball. That can be an opponent too for some teams. So we'll see how Clarion gets out of the gate here. See that they're able to kind of block that out a little bit because, they know, these teams know what's going on tonight. There's a huge crowd here, more than what you would typically see for a regular season volleyball match in September.
Yep.
Everyone knows what's going on here tonight. This is two good teams playing, and this is a CL team that has a legitimate chance of doing some big things this year. And it's going to maybe start tonight. If they knock off Clarion, what a great momentum build that will be going forward in the last month of the season for the team, because at 9-0, obviously you're 9-0 for a reason. You're a good team, but this is the litmus test. This is how good are we? Let's see how good really are. See if we can knock off Goliath that is Clarion.
There is. There's a crowd down there too. Chase with a good shot. Started filling up pretty early. I know we got here, it was right around 5:30, and it was already starting to fill up on that side. We also see Bobby Simpson and the North Clarion crew are there. They're here to watch this. So it's important when there's folks from all the different schools here to check it out as well.
Yeah, there's some dignitaries here too, some former players from both schools. I see dotted around the crowd who have come to check this one out, kind of cheering their former schools.
And the thing too with these two teams is just like what football used to be before they combined. You call it the backyard brawl, volleyball style, stuff like that, but these girls have grown up right pretty much to each other. A lot of them played in some softball, of course, growing up together through the Clarion Little League system, and and now they are joining up the softball programs with the schools. Yeah. So soon, you don't know, maybe down the road, see these two joined up. Could you imagine if these two teams were joined up right now?
That would be a formidable team. That's for sure.
Would be an incredible team.
That's where everything's kind of going toward the co-ops now. You saw it at Union and AC Val. More and more of their teams are combining. See here in Clarion now, the softball, Clarion and CL softball teams are combining. The football teams are three school co-op with Clarion Limestone joining a few years ago. So this is one of the rare sports where they actually are able to play against each other, not be teammates or rooting for the same team. Yeah. Like all the girls out on this court come Friday night, they're all going to be Central Clarion fans, so they're all going to be together. You said they're so intertwined and so mingled from where they grow up that they all know each other. They're all very familiar with each other. I'm sure many of them are friends off the court, off school. So,
but not tonight.
The lines are blurred. Yeah, but maybe not tonight. The lines are definitely blurred between these communities and these schools, which makes this match even more special, I think, because this is a chance for them to kind of see if they measure up against one of the best volleyball programs in the state for 2 decades.
Well, you look at Clarion Limestone put in too, and we're going to see a lot out of Kaylee Smith, Abby Knapp-Greeley, Hannah Beggs, Matt Greeley, Alyssa Wyan, Ansley Burke with the net, Jenna Dunn. The male's been in there serving a lot. Or Clarion Limestone. Ferguson gets time. Well, this is a team that's played very, very well. That match we had against North Clarion, netly was fantastic. I'll tell you, we gave the player of the game that night to, it was Hannah Beggs, who was just incredibly strong on that left side. Dunn had a fantastic game as well. They all did, but it's so hard to pick one, but she kind of stood out that late. But this is a squad that on any given night, boy, one of those, one of the ladies could step up and certainly make something happen.
Well, EL is a very balanced team as well. Talked about how Clarion is pretty balanced because they're so young and they have lots of moving parts. Clarion Limestone has a pretty set lineup, all 6 of them, and when they go to the bench, they're all very solid, very much on the same kind of level. So they're very interchangeable. At any given night, any of them could have a big night. So we might see that again tonight, where until the match develops, you don't know if it's going to have a big night. There's no someone you can circle and say, well, if she doesn't have a big night, they're in trouble. That's not the case with either of these teams.
And you look at Clarion area too, in the middle, Marley Klein has had a strong go already. Sophie Babington that we've talked about before. Nice on the outside. Adeline Campbell will get a time tonight. Kelsey Best in that libero position. Some Burford out there, Taylor Alston, the senior, Natalie Durish. These guys all with a lot of experience. You know, it's a younger team when you look at Clarion teams with just one senior, but this is a team that has a lot of experiences because they play a lot. On the weekends, they go to these tournaments that are all over the place, and they get a lot of games in. So a lot of experience under the belts of these Clarion girls.
A lot of these players are also club players, so they play almost year-round. So they're getting a lot of time on the volleyball court. They're getting a lot of swings in. They're pretty much gym rats. So the high school season is really just a sliver of a lot of what these girls do year-round on the volleyball court.
All right, we're getting set for starting lineups here at Clarion High School. We'll bring everything to you. We've got anthem all coming up. And we'll see if we can hear. One thing about Clarion Area High School, great gymnasium, but sound system, we got to work on that, folks. But we'll do our best to bring you all of this first part of this match. So we got some announcements going on here. It's hard to pick it up. Well, that's okay. We'll be able to hear the anthem. We know that for sure. We'll have that. We'll bring you the start lineups and more. So here we go. The anthem is coming here at Clarion Area High School. Here we go. National anthem here at Clarion Area High School. Glad you could be along here tonight for this big match between the two. Clarion Limestone coming in undefeated 9-0 on the season. Clarion Area comes in with a record of 5-2. Lost to Cash and Curry, the only two blemishes. And the introduction here, Dunn being introduced. We'll bring them all to you. That's Lee Smith. Matt Reilly for Clarion Limestone. There's Dunn right there. Beggs was the other ones introduced. Ainsley Burke. And finally, Alyssa Science. And there is number 10, Abby Knapp Greeley, libero. She can move, I'll tell you that. Does a nice job for the Lion squad. Now for the Lady Bobcats tonight. Otto and Campbell getting the start here this evening. Copenhaver next to be introduced. Olivia Deal, the sophomore. See, Miss Deal, her dad's my eye doctor, so I have to be good here. Be nice. Because I'll go in and he'll be like, can you see? Well, you're not yet, I can you?
Yeah, you don't want to make the person who deals with your eyes mad.
Marley Klein tossing a shirt to the crowd. They got all kinds of fun things that they're doing. Allison Burford. I wonder if they'll toss one up here to Chase. If we get them to wave. Oh, there we go. You can tell some of those guys on the football team, they're not receivers. Sophie Babington. She's got a hurt too to get rid of. They're all going up front. They need to throw them further back.
I've been waving. They're not either not seeing me or they
Natalie
don't
Frisch.
throw one up here.
I don't think though. They're too small for you guys. And the senior Taylor Alston. They threw it the other way into the out of parents and other fans on the other side. And I was for the student section to boo her. Oh, it's a great atmosphere tonight here at Clarion Limestone, and this is what you play for. This is a huge match between these two.
Yeah, the atmosphere is very electric here tonight, and it's like a playoff-like.
I was just gonna say
atmosphere in the gym tonight.
Clarion Limestone, they're double A, correct, in volleyball, girls volleyball? I think so. I was going to say because with Clarion it's single A, so when you get through this KSAC season, of course, it would be going in different directions as far as the playoffs go. Mr. Kilroy is checking things.
No, they're single.
Oh, they're single A too. All right. I really thought they were double A. Guess I should have looked, instead of assuming. But good at that. Chase is just shaking his head over there. One of these days we'll have to put his mic live. You got to hear the things he says to us when we go on break. But here we go. Big match getting started here at Clarion Area High School. The Lions at 9-0, looking to stay undefeated. Clarion trying to pull him down a peg, and you're going to see it happen here momentarily. Spirits high here in the crowd. You got the big student section under this. Clarion Limestone student on the far side of the court. Should be pretty loud and proud on both sides. All right, here we go. Final instructions from the coaches. Durish checks in. Alston up front. Copenhaver up front as well, along with Burford. On the back line for Clarion, it is a Campbell and Durish along with Klein. Clarion will serve first. And here we go. And Irving. Got up front. On this right side, Burke has it blocked. It goes out of bounds. Excuse me, on that left side. That actually kind of begs. And the point goes to Clarion. Legs there and Wyant. Ball comes up front. Set to middle. Big swing, and it goes out of bounds. Got Greeley on the attack that time. 2-0 score.
Good start for Clarion. I said before the match, it's going to be interesting to see how both these teams start. So, a pretty good win for Clarion.
To the middle, and they're going to call the carry against Clarion Limestone.
Yeah, this is not the way CL wanted to start. They didn't want to fall into a hole early and kind of get those doubts creeping into their minds.
Took by Dunn. Smith to the middle. Swing, partially blocked. Kept live for Clarion. Now to get it over. Klein gets it over the net. Dug out. Sends it over here to Beggs. Beggs sends it up over. Ball dug out. Smith back over. Beggs with the big swing. Down the right line. Ball back up front. Alston. And it hits that, and Clarion Limestone will get the point.
Kind of a rare hit by Alston. She's usually pretty consistent and pretty good at not making mistakes on the attack.
Smith with the serve. Good dig by Alston. Set back to Alston. In the middle, Greeley sets it over, and the swing is intercepted, kept alive. It's got to go over the time, and it will not. Clarion Limes makes it a 3-2 match. There's Burke on that left side.
An assist by the rafter for CL.
Yeah, here you can find one of the lower gym ceilings. Serving Klein with the dig. Campbell setting it. Alston with the attack. Smith with the dig. Now Greeley sends it up front. And how about Burke with the kill on offside? That's a couple for her at 83.
Nice recovery for CL. They're down 3-0 out of the gate. Come back with 3 straight points to kind of get their feet under them.
Here's Smith. But by Alston. Campbell gets to the middle. Burford put it over net. It's kept alive here. Burke back to the middle. And on the attack time, it's Beggs. Jurish digs it out. Hit over by Alston. Burke. Back to middle. Here's a big swing by Wyant. Blocked up front by Burford, but sent back over the net by Smith. Campbell sending it to Alston. Alston tips it over. Dig out by Smith. That's Nap Greeley. And Wyant, or that is actually Dunn that sent it back for Alston. Keeps it alive. Greeley in the middle. Big swing and a kill by Matty Greeley. Makes it 4-3. Clarion Limestone.
There's another one of those kind of unrated players. She always comes up with a big night, some big kills, some digs every night, some big plays from her every night. Yeah.
Fine, digs it out to Campbell, pass over to Alston. And now Greeley unable to handle that one. Alston will get the kill. It's 4-4. Nice job, Clarion area here. They get this serve back. Alston serving. Nap Greeley with the dig. Dunn sets it up, Smiths it over the net. Burke up front, Campbell over to Klein. Klein with the big attack and the kick. 5-4, Clarion area. Big swing that time by Klein.
Yeah, we've already seen Clarion get several different players at the net to get attacks, to get kills. They're not just focused on one player that they get their attack points. So it's going to make it difficult for CL to kind of hone in on the blocks.
CL unable to get it back over the net. Made a valiant attempt but unable to get there. 6-4. Clarion area. Here's Alston. Dug out by Bess. Smith. And the ball blocked. In the middle on the backside. Sends it back over. And then the one left Kerr gets it to go. 6-5. Serving is Beggs. That's Hannah.
Kind of seen anything with CL. They have 3 kills from 3 different players.
Just off the top of that net. Good dig by Alston. Here's Klein on the attack, dumps it in. And kicked out of bounds. Smith made an attempt there, but to give that kill to Alston on the left side.
That's that power tip that Klein's been doing this year.
Yep.
It's kind of giving her problems, though. Some officials have been calling a carry on that. Some have let it go. Looks like this one's going to let that one go a little bit. It does look like a carry, but technically it's not because of the way her hand's positioned. But you see how they let her do it. It is a potent weapon.
Burke hits the ball wide. That makes it 8-5. Clarion area opening set of the match tonight. It's housed here at Clarion High School. It's nice and warm, cool outside. It's warm in this gymnasium. It's something. Here's Nap Grid up front. Smith sets it up. She's going to call her for the 2 hits. 9-5. Clarion extends. That's their biggest lead of 4.
We're in a crowded gym, and it's all this body heat's kind of rising to us in our perch up here. So it's getting a little warm. It's not as bad, though. It's not like Red a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Ball dug out. Burford.
I think I lost a quart of fluid that night.
How about a kill in the middle that time? Matt Greeley. 9-6. And Greeley will be serving. Good serve by Greeley. Good dig by Klein. Save by Campbell. No, and at that time by Durish. Good job. Here we go back. Boyle hit and right in there. How about that kill? Left side. And that is going to be done with the kill. 9-7.
There's 4 different players are for CL with a kill.
Greeley with the serve. Durish. Up front to Campbell, and getting it over the net that time was Doe. Ball set on the backside on the attack, blocked. Nice shot on the left side. Getting that off was Klein. 10-7.
This thing Clarion has lost a little bit with the Hadley Campbell injury is going to move Klein over to the outside. And that's kind of taking some of her blocking ability and opportunities, but she got a block there.
Big swings go long this time on Dunn to the left side. Copenhaver serving. That's Rhiannon Copenhaver. 11-7. There's a serve. Now Greeley digs it out. Kept alive. Got to go over. Really good shot to get it over the net. Dig by Alston. They're going to call 2 hits here against Clarion, so 11-8. Seen quite a few of those already in this first set. 2 hits.
Yeah, it seemed to be calling that a little tight tonight, but see if that continues.
Copenhaver, Klein, big spot Klein. It's not going to make it over though, and it's 11-9.
Yeah, a little mishit there. I think she jumped a little early and found herself in a bad position when she was in the air and had to try to improvise, and it work out.
Good dig by Dury, and right back over the net that time by Dunn, kept alive by Nap Greeley. Middle, big swing, but it's not going to hit. As Watts hits it into the net, it's 12-9.
It was a great play by Klein getting in there and get dig. She had a long way to run and got down. She's not easy. It's not easy. He's tall. It's hard for those players to get onto the floor and get those digs, but she saved that point. That point belonged to her.
O'Toole serving for Clarion area. And that'll be a service error, 12-10.
First service of the night.
Yeah. Those drive you crazy, I know. So
yeah,
that's all right. You can handle that.
I can handle that. That's not a bad one.
Big serve by Dunn. And an ace for Dunn. 12-11. Clarion Limestone back within 1.
I've talked to coaches, some like me, and they hate that. Some are like, well, we're aggressive when we serve, so we're going to have a certain number of service errors that we can live with.
And there's one for Dunn that time, at 13-11. Opening set here of the match tonight at Clarion High School. Natalie Durish to serve. And it does go out. Boy, I'll tell you what, Greeley called it. And it's 3rd and 12.
We didn't have any service errors, and we've got 3 of the last 4 points of service errors.
Probably because we talked about it.
Jinxed them.
Alyssa Wyant serve here for the Lady Lions. Serves and with the dig, up back to Alston comes. The attack, Dunn sends it up front to the middle. Big swing, and the point to Clarion Limestone. Kill in the middle to Maddie Greeley. 13-13. Bob Dunkel's favorite number, 13. There you go, 13-13. And I'm sure he's checked.
I have a feeling he is.
Line kicked over, nice dig that time. And the big swing by Alston. Back up front here, Smith. And on that big side, that's Beggs getting the kill. And it's 14-13 Lady Lions now. Beliefs is Clarion Limestone. Is that their first?
Second lead, they're up 4-3.
Gilroy can be honest. Here's Wyant. Dug out by O'Toole on the side. And they're going to call Sophie Benton out of bounds that time when she hit the ball. She was already on the other side. 13 Clarion Limestone.
I don't think she got it on the right side of the time.
Wyant with the big screen. Alston with the dig. Durish back to Alston. Gets it over the net. Smith backside. Picked over by Greeley. In the middle, that is Copenhaver. Alston for the attack on the left side this time. Hit into the net, 16-13. Clarion Stone, there's a timeout. We'll break two. 16-13 Lady Lions. And your one, Gatesman's Auto Body Case Volleyball Match of the Week on exploreClarion.com. All right, back here at Clarion Area High School. Wyant serving, 16-13. Dug out by O'Toole up front. Copenhaver sets it up. Babington over the net. Here's Smith in the middle. Goes up, blocked, kept alive. Comes back up front, and then hit back over that time by Greeley. Here's Alston on the attack from the right side. Dumps it in. Keeps it alive to Smith in the middle. Hit over the net by Dunn. Copenhaver in the middle. Big swing by Burford. Smith over to Beggs. Beggs with the big swing. Durish back up front. Here's Alston. Alston on the attack. Intercepted that time by Wyant. But the kill will go to Alston on the left side, and it's 16-15.
She had a couple of uncharacteristic attack errors, but she was able to do well that time.
16-14, excuse me. Chase keeping me honest, too. I get crazy. Done with the dig. Demka Greeley sends it over. On the left side, that was Beggs. Here's Copenhaver up. Alston on the attack, and Alston's going to hit that because it hits the back line. And it is 16-15.
She's heating up a little bit. Like I said, she had a couple of rough attacks there earlier, but 2 in a row she's put down for kills.
Campbell with the serve. Off the top of the net service error, 17-15 Clarion Limestone. Here's the serve by Smith, dug out by Durish. Campbell setting it up to Alston. Blocked at the net, kept alive, hit, and Lions get it over somehow. Wow. Here's Campbell. Alston on the attack. Dug out by Dunn. Smith in the middle. Tipped over by Greeley. Durish, middle. Burford hit. Ball hit up into the air, and this one's going to go out of bounds finally, and it's 17-16. Point for Clarion Area.
Well, this is kind of what we anticipated. We thought this was going to be a tight match all the way through, and it has been. No one's really had a big lead. I think the biggest lead so far has been 3 points. for, I think Clarion had a 3-point lead, and so did CL.
Alston with the service error, and it's 18-16 now.
Yeah, both teams have had a 3-point lead. Clarion had an 11-8 lead, and CL had a 16-13 lead. Now it's a 2-point lead, so it's been tight.
Beck serving, Beck by Durst. Campbell setting it up over to Klein. Klein tips it over, right at the net, good job by Burke, and now Clarion with it on the attack, Burford. Back up front, Smith setting it over, ball tipped over the net by Dunn. Back up front, Campbell on the backside to Copenhaver, hits the top of the net, kept alive, partially blocked, and they're going to go point. They're going to call the carry here against Clarion area, and it's 18-16. Make it 19-16.
Yeah, I think they had about 5 hits. I thought the ball hit the net, didn't even get over.
I did too, but
I think Coach Troop was running, hey, what's going on? They've hit the ball like 5 times.
Here's Klein. Right down the left line. Klein finds the backside open, and it's 19-17. Serving will be Ellison Burford. Legs up front. Smith. Legs puts it over. Copenhaver. Matt Greeley put it over the net. Kept alive up front there by Deal. Klein with the tip. Smith. Matt Greeley up front. Coming back. Great hit that time by Dunn.
Wow, that was a difficult angle.
And they're going to call Clarion into the net. Clarion Limestone up here 20-17.
Man, I don't know how Dunn was able to hit that ball over the net. She was almost parallel to the parallel to the floor when she hit that.
Greeley serving, this Maddie Greeley. Alston with the dig goes over the net. Ball hit over by Beggs, dumps it in. Good dig by Campbell. And the dump kill on the left side, would be the right side on the other side of the net for Ansley Burke. 21-17, Clarion Limestone by 4 in this opening set.
Biggest lead of the match for either team.
Coach Campbell they take that timeout because they love to see if they can ice them. We'll find out. 21-17, quick timeout. Gatesman's KSAC Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School. The Lady Lions lead at 21-17. Coach Campbell with the timeout here to rally these Lady Cats. I should be very specific, Lady Bobcats, because there's cats on both sides, right? The Lions and the Bobcats. Greeley with the serve, dug out by Alston. Campbell sets it up for Klein. Klein on the attack. Here's Smith. Back to Dunn. Dunn sets it up. And hit over the net that time. By Dunn on the left side, up the middle that time. I believe with the block was Wyan. It's 22-17. 5-point advantage here for the Lady Lions. Here's Greeley. Klein up to Campbell, back over to Klein it goes on the attack. Dug by Greeley, hit over the net that time by Dunn. Ball into the middle. And they're going to call the carry in the middle. They're going to say it was Deal. Got under that ball too much. 23-17. You're going to hear the crowd erupt on that Limestone side if they come up with this first set.
We talked about that power tip. That was another power tip attempt they called it that time. So
Greeley has it blocked. Kept it alive. Got to put it over. They do. Good job by Campbell. Here's Smith up front. Puts it over the net. Durish with the intercept. Back up to Klein it goes. Fight to the net and the block in the middle. And that time it'll be Alyssa Wyatt getting her hands on it first. Set point for Clarion Limestone.
Yeah, Wyatt is so good at blocking at the net. She's always in 4 or 5 blocks a match, and she's already off to a good start in that department tonight.
Greeley in, Durish dig, Campbell sets it middle, hit by Deal. Deal's gonna the kill. Good job by Deal. Keeps Clarion alive here, 24-18. Serving for the Lady Bobcats will be Rhiannon Copenhaver. And here's Copenhaver's serve. Beggs brings it up to Smith. Smith sets it up to that side to Dunn. And the point from Clarion Limestone gets the first set, 25-18 over Clarion area. Wow, we'll take the time out. We're going to come back with more for you here from Clarion High School, but the Lady Lions get set number 1 by 7. And you're watching Gatesman's Auto Body, KSAC Volleyball Match of the Week right here on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
We are bringing college to rural Pennsylvania. We're helping people that didn't have a college option before. And the way we do that is through dedicated faculty and student services team and through technology, so that people that didn't have that option before now have that option.
Want to cut your cooling costs this summer? With a highly efficient air conditioning system, you can save up to 50% in energy cost while enjoying more consistent temperatures throughout your home. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC at 814-226-8695 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this summer.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Can afford a gorgeous custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Right back there, you can see Bobby Freeman, head coach up at North Clarion, sitting underneath that girls basketball here at Clarion Area High School, 1,000-point scorers. Bobby Freeman playing on a state championship team. Rick Rathman was the head coach back then.
Yeah, 1992, there she is, Bobby Simpson, 1,765 points. Yep. Crazy amount of points.
Good ball player, good volleyball player. She's brought that North Clarion team along. And we get started, and the Lions will get to point number 1 as we go to set number 2 here.
Yeah, we're kind of talking a little bit, chatting at the break, just about how solid CL is. You don't get cheap points against them. That's why they're 9-0. It's so hard to beat them because they don't give away points.
Big swing by Babington. Smith, Burke, Campbell to the middle, and Burford will get the kill in the middle that time for Clarion. Makes it 1-1.
Yep. Clarion needs to get back some of their mojo after losing it in that first set.
Alston dug out by Dunn. Smith on the backside to Beggs. Beggs kept alive here by Campbell. Big hit by Babington. Dunn back to the middle, hit over by Greeley. Here's Campbell over to Klein on the attack. Klein is going to get the kill. They're calling CL into the net. 2-1 Lady Cats.
Well, that was a great dig by Nap Greeley there, though. There's not a lot of liberos around that could dig that one out, and she did.
Beggs with the dig up front to Smith. In the middle, hit by Dunn. Oh, what a nice job by Duras to keep that alive. Campbell sends it over. Smith puts it over the net. Campbell brings it back the other way. Klein intercepted by Greeley. Pushed over the net by Dunn. Back in the corner there is Alston. In the middle, Burford hits it over. Now Greeley keeps it up. Up front, hit over the net that time. That was Beggs on the attack. Now Klein on the attack. And the dig from the back line, though. Now Greeley's going to go off the side of her arm, and it's a 3-1 here, Clarion.
Well, good start to this set for Clarion. They needed to kind of get off to a good start after dropping the first set the way they did. And of course, they were leading the first set 3-1, and CL came back, so let's see what happens here.
Dunn comes up front. Beggs hits it over. Campbell sets to Klein. Klein on the attack from the left side gets the kill. 4-1 Lady Bobcats.
Well, it's pretty obvious the adjustment Clarion made. They're like, all right, we're going to go to Marley Klein and let her take some big swings and try to get a big lead, and that's kind of what they've been doing. 3 straight kills for Klein at the net. They're feeding her now because she's kind of feeling it.
Alston dug out by Dunn. Smith. Burke. And Burke will get the kill from the left side. Big swing by Burke that time. 4-2.
Burke's had another nice match tonight. Both blocking and getting some good attacks.
Here's Beggs. And service error for Beggs. 5-2. Burford serving here for the Lady Bobcats. Nap Greeley. I think Nap Greeley thought that Beggs was going to come take that, and it was just a miscommunication point there. Ace for Burford.
Remember that, because that's a rare mistake by CL. We're talking about how they don't give away points. That's one case where they gave away that point, but that doesn't happen very often at all.
With up front, kicked over the net by Greeley. Well, that was a Dunn up there. Here's Klein on the attack. Klein. Now it's got to go over. Nice job by Nap Greeley to keep that and get it over the net. Into the middle. Here's the big swing that time, and the block in the middle by Greeley. On the attack by Deal. And the kill by Greeley, 6-3.
What a great sequence that was. Some great play on both sides of the net for both teams. Wow.
Seems like every time Maddie Greeley gets a kill, she's back there serving.
It's kind of like when someone makes a great defensive play in baseball, they always seem to come up to the plate to start the next inning.
That's true, but the service error there makes it 7-3. Yeah, that is true. Rhiannon Copenhaver comes in here. She'll be serving for the Clarion area. Clarion Limestone won the first set by 7. Copenhaver here on the swing, dug out by Beggs, and this is, ball just went off of Beggs' arm, just kind of oddly there, goes out of bounds, 8-3.
You know, one of the great things about broadcasting from this perch is you can really see the action and the English on the ball when they serve. I mean, her serve just knuckles everywhere, and you can see it's really bothering CL.
Into the net that time for CL. Coach Trope was going to take a timeout here. 9-3 the score, and we'll just hold right here.
I mean, that serve's moving like a Wakefield knuckleball.
It really is, and you can see it as it kind of makes its way. Coming up on Friday night, want to let all of our viewers know we'll be on the air from Union High School as Redback Valley will visit Union AC Valley on Friday nights. See, the crew's going to be down there. We've got Tyler.
I'll be
Brett,
there too.
You'll be there. Chase is going to chase us off again. He's doing something else. But we got Brett and Nico.
That's a pretty interesting game. Union has gotten things together, Union AC Valley, since they lost to Central Clarion. Their defense has given up 7 points the last 2 weeks. And they've done a nice job in pass coverage. They shut down Brockway, who was putting up some big numbers in the passing game. Held them to 7. We'll see if they can do that against Red Bank, who obviously has that big-time passing game with Braylon Wagner and those receivers.
Smith will set it up. And Wyant in the middle. Can't get it over the net. It's 10-3 here, Lady Bobcats.
Again, it all starts with that serve. That serve has been so hard for them to deal with. It's getting them out of system again.
Ball hit over by Beggs. It goes out of bounds. 11-3, Lady Cats. Now they're starting to pull away here. This is where CL wants to put the brakes on if you want a chance. They got up front. Smith set up on the backside to Dunn. Dig by Durish, and the ball hit over the net by Klein. Smith to Burke. Here's Klein
called it that time.
Inside. Carey's going to be called on her, and it's 11-4.
It's going to be interesting to see how often that gets called, because it really, really toes the line between a carry and a good power tip. That one probably was a little too much in the carry department there.
Klein again with the big attack, blocked, and Klein will get the kill on the right side. Good job by her. Clarion Limestone unable to handle that one. 12-4.
This is her fourth kill of this set alone.
Starting to turn it up a notch. And O'Toole on to serve here for Clarion.
Klein has 6 in the match and a block. She's having a nice night.
Smith over to Dunn, and Dunn will get the kill on the left side for the Lions. 12-5.
Well, Seals, this is the time. Seals going to need to make a little run here, get this thing closer.
Dunn with the serve. And Alston, the senior, from the left side with the big kill for Clarion area, 13-5.
When that score starts creeping up into the teens, and you're only sitting at 5, you really need to make some hay, got to make up some ground, or it's going to be too little too late. This is a key sequence for CL.
Here's Durish just over the top of the net. Good dig by Beggs. And sent over by Wyant. Alston up front. Campbell back over to Wyant. That's Alston with the big swing. Here's Clarion Limestone now. Ball blocked in the middle. Falls to the ground. Wyant able to control that one in the middle. Is that Burford that got it?
Yeah, another block for her. She's really stepped up this year in the middle for Clarion.
Boy, totally different set this time. First set was nip and tuck. This one, Clarion in control right from the start. Here's Wyant up front. Alston. Tipped over the net. Durish with the dig. In the middle, Burford. Not Greeley. Smith sends it over. Beggs, and they're going to get going to call the carry there against Clarion Limestone.
Big difference here in this set is Clarion just seems a little bit quicker, crisper, more energetic. They're just moving quicker. They're just getting, their offense is just moving faster, and of course they're serving a lot better. They're making some difficult first touches for CL.
Smith in the middle, Wyant. By O'Toole, and O'Toole will get from the middle. So the timeout taken will stay here. 16-5. Lions will use the timeout. 11-point advantage. First set, Lions won it 25-18. Clarion area in control here by 11. Make sure Chase is okay over there. Will everything look good now, Chase? All right. Hey, it's technology. What are you going to do?
I guess earlier we were sounding a little weird. We want to assure everyone out there that we're fine. We did not suffer stroke.
No.
I guess it sounded like we were
like slurring words.
We were in medical distress.
Well, you never know.
or we were indulging in a little too much of the spirits before the match.
I don't know, I warned Chase about that. Here we go. Here's Durish ready, 16-5 Clarion. Beggs with dig. Smith. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt gets the kill. Makes it a 10-point set again. And Wyatt serving.
A lot of ground to make up for CL. And 10-point deficit this late in a set is really hard to do.
Goes up front. Copenhagen sets it up to Alston. Relay to Beggs. There's Alston on the attack again. Dumps it over. Smith. Beggs. Big hit. Beggs gets the kill. On that left side. 16-7. The lead is 9. Here's Wyatt. Goes to Copenhagen in the middle. And the kill in the middle by Burford again, 17-7. Checking in is Babington. And they're going to bring Campbell back in too.
We kind of saw something similar early in the year when Clarion went to Red Bank. They lost that first set, and then they came out like gangbusters after that. This is kind of the same thing here.
Campbell serve. Smith to the middle, hit over the net by Greeley. Harris with the intercept on the attack. And that was Alston. Hits it a little too long, and it's 17-8.
Good idea for Alston, trying to hit that back line. There's no one back there. Just a little too long.
Smith on the serve, Alston with the dig. Campbell setting it up there to Babington. Smith over Burke that time. Up front, hit over by Alston. Good heads-up play by her. On the backside, there's Beggs. Durish. O'Toole. And O'Toole hits it long, 17-9.
They didn't win the point, but you go back. That was a great play by Alston. That was a tough angle for her to get that ball over, and she was able to do it. But
ball goes off of O'Toole. Kept alive by Alston. And I'll tell you what, Durish went down. I don't think if she doesn't go down, I think they might get that over the net because Burford couldn't really step backwards. 17-9.
It's so hard in those scrambles because it's hard to communicate. You got two people going for the ball at the same time, and they ended up colliding or getting in each other's way. Let's just hustle, though. I mean, we're both hustling.
Babington over the net. Greeley. Burke. Good dig by O'Toole. Durish. Alston puts it over the net. Smith on the backside. Greeley. O'Toole. O'Toole just got a little too much mustard on that ball heading toward the net. 17-10. Lady Lions back within 7. O'Toole digs it out. Babington. Dunn up front. Smith in the middle. Ball blocked. Kept alive. Back it goes. Here's Beggs. Beggs has it blocked up front by Burford. Smith sends it back deeper. O'Toole back up front. Campbell setting it to the middle. Burford hits it, and it's going to go long. 17-12. 5-point lead.
They're making a little comeback here. They've cut that lead in half.
O'Toole, Campbell, Alston, tipping it over. Here's Beggs. The dig by Campbell. Durish up front. Hit into the net. It's blocked, and the Lady Lions will get the point. Clarion unable to get it back over the net that time. 17-13. 4-point advantage.
6 straight points for CL to turn that 10-point deficit into a 4-point deficit. Now you're back in it.
Campbell sets it for Alston. And that Greeley to Smith. Wide over the net. In the middle. Burford. It's kept alive. Can he get it over? What a great job by Nat Greeley and up front there. Greeley, Nat Greeley make it happen, and it's 17-14. It's a 3-point set.
That's what they call a pancake. That was a pancake. We need to slide that hand underneath the ball, keep it off the court. Coach at Knock, whenever someone gets a pancake in a match, the next morning she's got to make the whole team pancakes. So,
I like it.
I don't know if Coach Stroop has that role or not, but he might be making some pancakes tomorrow.
Here's Campbell over to Alston. Alston. Now Greeley, ball kept alive. And over the net by Greeley. And it's out of bounds, and Clarion Limestone is within 2. Timeout taken by Coach
what a
Campbell.
comeback.
Wow, we'll take a quick timeout, take a breath, 17-15. And it is Gatesman's Auto Body KZAC Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
Right back to action, served by Smith after the timeout. Here's the swing there by Babington. Smith keeps it alive. Now Greeley puts it to the middle, hit over the net that time by Dunn, and Dunn will get the kill. And it's 17-16. Clarion Limestone has come all the way back to trail this by 1.
9 straight points for CL. They were dead and buried at 17-7. We're figuring, well, just regroup for the next set. And here they have a chance to pull this one out.
Ball hit over that time by Babington up front. Nice keep alive there. Good job. Durish gets it over the net. Good job that time. The far side there by, I think that was Durish. Here's Durish on the back line. Back up front to Campbell in the middle. Burford hits it over the net. That is dug out, comes back over the net. Campbell puts it to the middle. Durish passes over here to Alston. Alston's going to hit it long, and we're tied at 17. Oh, my.
10 straight.
Here's Smith now. Durish to Campbell, backside to Alston. And Alston hits it into the net, and it's 18-17 Clarion Limestone. How about that comeback?
Wow. There's really no words to describe that. I mean, it's a mark of a great team when they can be down by 10 that late, 17-7, and come back and take a lead.
Smith to the middle, sent over by Dunn. Campbell, middle, Burford. Block, but Dunn's there for the intercept on the backside. Beggs on the attack. Beggs is going to get the kill for the Lady Lions. 19-17.
Wow. When was the last time a Clarion team has had a team score 12 straight points against them?
Well, I'll tell you, you would probably have, that would, I don't know. (19-17). Clarion Limestone now with the lead. Clarion area led 17-7. Big by Durish up front to Campbell. Campbell back to the middle. Burford puts it over the net. Over Burke. And Dunn puts it over. Here's Durish. On the right side to Copenhaver. And she can't get it over the net on that right side. It's 20-17 Lady Lions. Timeout taken. Coach Campbell will take it here, 20-17. Boy, I'll tell you what. Kilroy, if someone would do the history, this has to be one of the biggest comebacks the team has had, I think, on Clarion in a long, long time.
That's pretty safe to say. I mean, just the sheer amount of wins the Clarion's had, it'd be hard to imagine them dropping 13 straight points in any set.
Well,
I mean, that would be very difficult to find out, but
of course, the match isn't, or the set isn't over yet. You know, everyone's still alive, but
and
wow.
If Clarion finds a way to pull this one out too, I mean, they can say, we got 13 points scored against us in a row and we still won. So, but then CL wins this, they can say, we're not only are we up 2-0, but we came back from 17-7. So, This is a huge next few minutes here, sequence here.
Well, here we go. Smith still serving here for the Lady Lions. Clarion Limestone leads by 3. With that timeout, too, coaches like to see if they can ice that server a little bit. Smith's been hot.
Oh, she's just trying to stop this momentum, stop the bleeding.
So by Smith. Klein up to Campbell. Here's Alston on the attack. And it hits the top of the net, doesn't make it over. 21-17. Lady Lions. Wow.
14 straight points. Amazing.
Here's Smith. Big by Durish. Campbell setting it to the middle. Burford on the attack and gets the kill. So Clarion area breaks it. 21-18.
Yeah.
So Burford with that big kill. Now Alston serving. Burke with the dig up. Goes over the net, set up Campbell. Going to send that over to Klein. Klein on the attack. Smith, Knapp, Greeley, and just a little too far out of bounds that time for Beggs to catch up to it. 21-19, Clarion area. Ball dug out by Dunn. Here's Burke, fight. And the point goes to Clarion, 21-20. All right, out of bounds. We lost audio for a second. Boy, it always happens when the big things are happening. Clarion Limestone up now 23-20. Beggs is serving. Here's the serve, hits it into the net, 23-21. Now Burford here for Clarion area. 2-point lead for Clarion Limestone. Here's the serve. Beggs, Smith. And the hit goes out of bounds by Dunn, 23-22.
Now it's really big for both teams here when it's this tight, 23-22. Got to win by 2, of course. So this next point's huge for Clarion.
Beggs with the dig. Here's Smith up front. Ball goes out of bounds. We're tied at 23. Clarion area's come back to tie it up. Lions lead it 1-0. Here we're in the second, tied at 23. Burford dug out by Knapp, Greeley. Smith, and then hit over the net by Dunn. Big by Alston. Campbell setting it up for, that was a Klein, and Klein will get the kill, 24-23. Set point for Clarion area.
Well, Clarion can find a way to win this one. Wow. How many times do you see a team give up 14 straight points and still win a set?
All set up front here, Smith. Big swing up at the net, kept alive. Sent over by Smith. Alston up front, in the middle. Big hit by Deal over the net. Kept alive that time by Copenhaver. Here's Klein. Klein on the attack down the line. That's Knapp Greeley. Sends it over. Ball tipped over. Dunn. Ball back over the net. Burke in the middle. And they're going to call point for Clarion Limestone. And they're going to call Clarion area over the net. 24-24, we're tied. You got to win by 2.
So let them say it's fine. Let them say it's fine.
All dugouts. Here's Klein. In the middle. Deal. 25-24. Clarion Limestone. Subs coming in. They're going to bring Babington in here for Clarion. Serving is Greeley. The big by Alston. Campbell setting it up for Klein. Klein right down the line, and we're tied at 25.
Wow, what a set here. Both these teams just throwing haymakers at each other, and 25-25. We knew this was going to be tight. It's everything it's advertised.
Limestone had a question, and the official, they talk it over. Everybody's ready to go.
And then Alston ran over and was like, "Hey, what's up? Anything I can help you with?"
25-25. Here's Copenhagen. End of the net. 26-25. Lions now with the set point. Abbey, Knapp, Greeley. Served by Greeley, sends it long, and we're tied at 26. O'Toole serving. Not Greeley. To the middle. Wyatt hits it over, and Wyatt gets the kill in the middle, and it's 27-26. Boy, this is a match of epic proportions as they go back and forth. And now Clarion Limestone with the set point again. Dunn to serve. Big by Durish up front. Copenhagen sets it to Alston. In the middle, ball across the court. Copenhagen kept it alive. Here's Alston again. Puts it out of bounds, and the Lady Lions win set number 2. 28-26. Oh, my goodness.
Well, that hit, that would have been out, but the Clarion saved it, kept it alive, but that would have been out.
So the second one goes. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more for you.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
All right, back at Clarion High School, we get set for set number 3. Clarion Limestone leads 2-0 over Clarion area.
Boy, neither one of these teams wants to mess around tonight. They didn't even take the whole 3 minutes between sets. They're back out there in 2. They're like, let's go. Let's get this going.
We do understand we may have a discrepancy with our audio on YouTube. Everything's fine here, but there's about a 5-second delay at times on YouTube, and we do apologize if that pops up. Not an issue with us here, though. Here's the serve by Campbell in the middle, and Greeley on the attack. Campbell's going to set it back up, and O'Toole has it blocked at the net. Ball kept alive, but they're going to call that the ball hit the floor that time.
Apparently we're good now. We've got the report that everything is synced up again.
Yeah, it happens sometimes when you're streaming.
I guess it was a 5-second at the most delay, so.
Beggs is on the attack there for the Lions and hit over by O'Toole. Smith in the middle. And how about that big kill in the middle that time by Greeley, and we're tied at 1.
It's so hard to play a team like CL because they have so many people can come right at you. Greeley's had a nice match. Really, everyone out there has had a nice match for CL.
That is a net. Greeley sets it up front. Smith on the attack that time. That is Beggs. Nice dig on the back line by Campbell, and Klein sends it over. And Greeley back up front. Burke on the attack. Durish up front to Campbell, and then Alston. Or that was O'Toole on that side, should say. Now Greeley puts it back over the net through the Lions. Campbell setting it. Backside. Alston's going to hit it wide, and the Lady Lions will lead it here 2-1. Up, they're going to call that it was tipped. Tipped up at the net. So the Bobcats, the Lady Cats, will get the point here. So the official calls it tipped.
Well, we're not exactly courtside here, so
yeah,
it didn't look like it was tipped from my angle, but of course we're many feet away, and they're right on top of it, so they might have even heard it, and we just didn't see it.
O'Toole, her serve goes long, so the service there makes it 2-2. 2-0. Lady Lions lead here. 2-2 are tied in the third. Beggs with the serve. Campbell sets it up to Klein. Oh, good kill by Klein on the left side. 3-2.
Klein's had a great match tonight.
She certainly has. Burford from the back line. Dug out by Beggs up front. Good swing. There by Greeley. And the point goes to Clarion Limestone. Or no, it goes to Clarion area. They're going to call. I wasn't sure if it went over the net or not.
Yeah, it went over and they just couldn't make a play on it.
Yeah, couldn't make a play on it.
It was just too close to the net. It was one of those weird trajectories that the ball basically dropped right over the edge of the net.
Burke hits it into the net that time. 5-2 Clarion area leads. They led by 10 in that last set, and Clarion Limestone came back to win it.
Well, you know, if you're CL, you're like, hey, it doesn't matter how far behind we are. We know we can come back. So maybe play a little bit less tight at this point.
And how about that kill by Dunn on the left side? Dunn getting into the action, 5-3. Maddie Greeley to serve. By Klein, Campbell to the middle, and Deal.
That was out.
And they're going to say it's out. 5-4.
Yep. Just a little. Didn't get enough. Didn't get any
You
of that
had to
line.
look on the line
Yeah, I'm
that
right
time.
on the line, and I was waiting for the call, and he put his flag up because it was close, but it was out.
And O'Toole, ace on the serve by Greeley. We're tied at 5.
So Mike, did you bring like 6 shirts? So we might have to give out 6 of them tonight.
We may.
We may have to do all 6 as the players of the game.
I think I have 3 with me. We got a small and 2 mediums.
So I don't know how we can pick one.
It'll be tough. We'll have to leave that up to you.
Of course, it's not over yet.
No. That's on both sides. Both of these teams playing hard. Point for Clarion Limestone. They're 6-5.
We might have to owe 3 of the Clarion Limestone players a shirt.
Here's Greeley serving. Klein. Campbell back to Klein. Klein on the attack. Dug out by Smith. In the middle. Hit over the net there. Time by Wyatt. Durish into the middle. O'Toole. O'Toole gets the kill from the middle. And we're tied at 6.
That was an impressive swing. I had a really good angle at that. Gee, put some serious smoke on that one.
And really found that open spot in the middle.
Yeah, it's like the whole defense was just parted there, and she took advantage of it. That was a laser.
Copenhagen serving.
Is that knuckle serve again?
Smith over to Dunn. In the middle, Deal. Dunn. Smith back to Dunn, tips it over. All kept alive, fight for it. O'Toole from the back line. Campbell setting it up to Klein. Klein with the big swing. Dug out by Nab Greeley. Fight at the net. Nab Greeley digs it out again. Smith sends it over here to Dunn, and Dunn will get the kill.
Nope,
They're going to say it's out. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was close. They're going to say Dunn was out. 7-6. I had that little bit of shine from the light, so it was hard to tell.
Yeah, I can't quite see the end line from where I'm sitting, but I saw the flag go up.
In the middle, Wyatt, tip over. Klein, Campbell, middle, O'Toole.
Oh, another strong hit by O'Toole.
And how about that? O'Toole made that all happen with that strong hit to the middle, and it's 8-6.
She's another of those, just they cycle in these players. She's come up with a couple big swings, big kills for Clarion.
Copenhagen up front. Deal with the swing. And the ball was just into the net too far. Deal could not make a swing on that one. 8-7 now.
That looked like she was going up for a fake, but the ball was actually there. It was kind of an awkward looking play.
Abby Knapp Greeley. O'Toole to Campbell, over to Klein. Klein down the line, and that one's in. That was right on the line.
There's nothing you can do with that one. That one is you just watch it and you go, all right, clap your hands, nice hit. Point for Clarion.
Yeah, great hit down the line that time by Klein. And she's going to get the serve here, 9-7.
She had some English on it too. It was a little, kind of curving. It curved a little bit, so there's definitely nothing you can do about that one.
Smith sets it up, ball tipped over. No, can't get it over the net that time by Wyatt. Clarion gets the point, 10-7.
You know, when teams go up 2-0, that third set, it's always hard on them. It's always hard to get fired up again for another set when you're up 2-0. You see it time and time again, and evenly matched matches.
Smith to the middle, hit by Wyatt, blocked there. Durish back up front, Campbell setting it up. Swing by Deal, and Deal with a kill in the middle. It's 11-7. Timeout taken by Coach Trout. And we'll take a timeout too. 11-7, you're watching Gatesman's Auto Body, KSAC Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School. Mike Kalinowski, Mike Kilroy, Chase Steinman over there, engineering. Glad you could be with us tonight. Been fun.
Oh, it's been one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. That second set was just epic.
4-point lead here for the Lady Bobcats. They trail 2-0 though in sets to Clarion Limestone. Here's Klein with the serve. And Nat Greeley up front. Smith to the middle. Hit over that time by Beggs. On the attack that time, hit into the net. O'Toole. And it's 11-8. Right here for the Lady Lions. Back to serve is done. Hits that into the net. 0-9. Done serving here for the Lady Lions. They lead 2-0. Look by Durish. Campbell over to O'Toole. O'Toole hits it into the net again on that left side. On the attack, it's 11-10.
Some mistakes have gotten CL back to within a point.
Done with that service error. We'll give Clarion the point, 12-10.
I haven't seen a lot of those tonight.
No, it hasn't been bad.
Like I said, both these teams are so fundamentally sound. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't give away a lot of free points. Everything's earned.
Durish to serve here for the Lady Bobcats. Dug out by Nap Greeley. And that's the net there. How about Wyatt getting the kill? Campbell was there to try for the block, but the point goes to Clarion Limestone. Serving is Wyant. Dug out by O'Toole. Set to the middle, and they're going to call the 2 hits here on Clarion. We're tied at 12 apiece.
It all started with that serve. That serve just kind of fell off the table. It was a tough dig. Tough first touch for Clarion, and that threw off the whole sequence for Clarion.
Right, dug by O'Toole. Campbell back to O'Toole. O'Toole hits it over. Back over the net. A little bit of play there, and O'Toole will get the kill from the left side.
Man, what a great set there, O'Toole.
Yep. Burke tried to come up and dig that one out, but unable to do so. 13-12 here, Clarion area.
It's just 3 kills. She had those two miss hits on the attacks here earlier, but 3 kills total for this set.
Adeline Campbell serving. Hit over. Nice job by Beggs to get that over the net from that odd angle. Here's Alston on the attack. Up by Burke. Smith. Big swing there by Dunn. Campbell to the middle. Burford. Dug out again. Smith keeps it alive. Over the net by Greeley. Hit it to net. Dug out Dunn. Here's Beggs. Tipped at the net. And a kill on the right side by Alston. Good play by both sides that time.
One thing I noticed today, usually it's Coach Campbell that calls where the serve should go, but it's Alston who's done it a few times tonight.
Campbell's serve is into the net, 14-13. Limestone trailing Clarion here in the third by 1. Smith is serving. Haley Smith. Klein up to Campbell. Alston on the attack. And I think it was blocked back down. Was that really? No, I think it just hit the net.
Oh, okay. Again, it's hard to tell from sometimes because obviously the net is transparent. So
tied at 14. Here's O'Toole, has it blocked as she was on the attack. Beggs, and it goes off of Campbell and out of bounds. 15-14, Clarion Limestone.
First lead for CL in this set.
Been a good one all night. To the middle to Burford. Burford with the kill, and a nice job by Burford. Ties it up at 15. O'Toole to serve. Anna O'Toole with the serve. Smith, Burke. And that'll be a Lion point. Burke will get the kill, 16-15. And serving will be Beggs. Here's Beggs. Klein. Campbell back over to Klein. Klein will get the kill from the left side here for Clarion area. We're tied at 16.
Another big swing from Klein. She's really stepped up since Hadley Campbell went out. Kind of playing that outside. She's more comfortable in the middle, but she's showing she can do pretty much anything at the net.
Smith setting it up and hit into the net that time by Dunn. The set was a bit behind Dunn, had to reach back for it, and the Lady Bobcats will get the point, 17-16. Here's Burford. Greeley with the dig. Smith over the net by Greeley. Campbell setting it up to Alston. Dug out. But into the net, Beggs got the dig with that hand down there, but Clarion area gets the point. It's 18-16. Here's Burford. Really dig out, Smith. Ball hit over the net by Dunn. Campbell. And they're going to call Campbell for going across that line there in the middle, I believe.
I think she slid across the line.
18-17. Not much you can do.
No, not much you can do when you're sliding and you can't stop yourself from going over the line.
Maddie Greeley. Klein. Campbell back over to Klein on the attack. Klein intercepted there by Beggs. Smith keeps it alive. Sent it over the net, actually. And it's a point. How about that time in the middle, Smith?
I don't think she meant to send that over the net. It just kind of carried over and ended up being a good decision. Ended up turning into a point for CL. Sometimes you get points when you don't expect that.
18-18. And serving in the middle, hit over by Deal. They're going to call Deal with the carry, and it's 19-18. Clarion Limestone. Coach Campbell will use a timeout here. We're in the third set. Clarion Limestone leads by 1. They lead 2-0. And we'll break quickly. Back with more after this. It's KSAC Volleyball on the EYT Media Network.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, back here at Clarion High School. What a heck of a match it has been tonight. 19-18, Clarion Limestone leads in the third set. They lead 2-0 on Clarion area.
Another great set here. We've seen some great play from both teams back and forth.
It has been nip and tuck the entire night. Here's Greeley to serve. Dug out by Durish. Campbell to the middle, hit by Deal. Burke there with the intercept. Durish has to get it over and does. Beggs up front. Smith sends it over. Ball tipped over by Dunn, and Dunn will get the kill, and it is 20-18, Clarion Limestone.
Obviously CL has some gifted players out there, but they're smart players. A number of times tonight, they just used tips or used angles or found dead spots. Just very intelligent players.
Really Klein up front. Campbell sets it to the middle. Durish will put it over. And the ball hit.
Oh, it's just a miss-hit there.
Yep, miss-hit that time by Greeley. She knew it, kind of went dang, but 20-19. Clarion area now looking to tie things up. They bring Copenhagen in to serve. Served by Copenhagen, and it is out of bounds. 21-19. Service error.
She's going for it, but then pulled back at the last minute.
It was tough because we had those players going between us. We couldn't see if it was.
Well, it was knuckling, and it was kind of drifting that way. That was a great decision to kind of slide and let that go out.
Greeley serving. Here's Klein on the attack. Klein's going to hit the back line. Point for Clarion area. 21-20. You know it's not going to be easy.
You know what? Whoever does lose this match, if it's ultimately Clarion or Clarion makes a comeback and beat CL, they have to be still proud of their effort. Whoever loses this match is still can probably feel pretty good about themselves. I mean,
Carey going to be called on Clarion Limestone. We're tied at 21.
I mean, this is just two really good volleyball teams we're seeing here.
Serving is Klein. Ball hit over. Dug out by Durish. Up front, Deal. Here's Durish again. Campbell puts it over. Beggs with the dig. Here's Smith. Smith over to Dunn. Dunn will get the kill. It's 22-21. You're going to see insanity if the Lady Lions can pull it off in 3 here. But it is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
No, certainly not.
Last set went into, quote, overtime. 28 or 28-26 was the final.
This one has that written all over it again.
Durish. O'Toole has to get it over and does. Not really up front. Smith in the middle. Ball hits. Durish back over to O'Toole. Hits it. Not really. Back to Smith. Smith over to Dunn. Dunn gets the kill. 23-21. Lady Lions. Timeout by Coach Campbell. We'll hold. Don't want to miss anything here. Coming up Friday night. Don't forget, too, we're on the air. KSEC, our District 9 football, as Red Bank Valley visits Union AC Valley. Everyone's going to be there but Chase. Chase is going to shirk us that night.
That's the big region game.
Huge, yeah.
They're both 3-0 in the region. Union AC Valley's 3-2, but their 3 wins have come in that region. And of course,
you talked about how they played so much better the last few weeks too. Union AC Valley.
Dan Reed's a great coach. He was on that staff for a long time under Dittman, and when he left, he took over. He coached, of course, at Keystone. He's really done a great job coming in there. And Union AC Valley is another team with a lot of young talent, a lot of good skill guys. And Owen Bish has some Red Bank ties. He's a cousin of Cole and Dalton Bish, who played for Red Bank, so some familiarity there between those two programs, obviously.
Well, here we go. Lady Lions serving. It is done. Campbell to the middle, hit over by Deal. Ball up front, fight at the net. Burke keeps it alive, hit over by Dunn. Dug out by Copenhagen. It's up into the lights. Does it go over? It does. Good job by Clarion area to play that.
It's like a ping pong. It was like a ping pong ball up there bouncing around.
Sure was. Ball dug out. Here's Smith.
Like Plinko.
Beggs. Ball hits the light. Durish plays it. Front hit over that time. Fight at the net. One by Beggs. 24-21. Clarion Limestone. Lady Lions with a set point and match point.
You can argue this is probably, if not the biggest, one of the biggest wins for CL volleyball program. Just because of what it means to beat Clarion. If you're a District 9 or KSAC team, obviously.
Sends it over. Smith, big hit that time, and there it is. The Lady Lions win it. Smith gets the kill, 25-21. They're going to shake hands, and you're going to see a celebration take place. Clarion Area's 64 straight KSAC match wins will come to an end as Clarion Limestone will win in 3 straight.
I'm going to head down there and talk to some people.
Will you go right ahead?
I'm going to grab all the shirts because I think we're going to give 6 of them away tonight.
There's a couple sitting back there for you. Mr. Kilroy setting down his stuff, and we're going to wrap the match up here in just a moment. Going to run through things one more time. The upset win for Clarion Limestone over Clarion Area tonight in 3 straight, 25-18, 25-26, 25-21. Clarion Limestone a winner here this evening. Well, I'll tell you what, don't forget again, as I said, Friday night we're on the air with District 9 football, Red Bank Valley over at Union AC Valley. We'll have more volleyball coming your way next week, and we'll have all those playoffs coming your way too a little bit later this month from Clarion University. What a match here tonight. If you're Clarion Area, you cannot hang your head either. What a tough-fought volleyball match this evening by both of these teams. Tip of the cap, but Clarion Limestone able to come back. They were down by 10 in that second set to come back and win it. And then they polish off the win here with that 25-21 in the third set. That'll do it for us here tonight. So I want to thank Mike Kilroy, my partner over here. Chase Diamond does a fantastic job. You guys have no idea. He, Tyler, all those guys engineering-wise, without them, this is not possible whatsoever, and he did a fantastic job tonight. We want to thank him for that. Again, Clarion Limestone 3, Clarion Area nothing. That'll wrap things up here from Clarion High School. You've been watching Gatesman's Auto Body High School Volleyball Match of the Week. It's all right here on exploreClarion.com. Have a great night, folks.